Let's talk some Michigan football. What did they do in the transfer portal? Well, I got JD Pickell here from the On3 channel to talk about it. Now, the offseason was all about the offensive addition of quarterback Bryce Underwood. But what else did Michigan do in the transfer portal to help this offense in 2025?
To me, Josh, I felt like Michigan just kind of doubled down on the formula that worked last year. You beat Ohio State and Alabama in the last 2 games of the year. Throw for less than 100 yards. Why? Because the defense was phenomenal. Line of scrimmage is, bullying people around and also can run the football at a high level. So they go to the portal, get Alabama running back Justice Haynes.
And who did they beat for Justice Haynes?
They beat out Ohio State for Justice Haynes.
That must be a good sign.
It's 2-0 against Ohio State if you're counting at Michigan in the course of the last calendar year. So getting him, adding him to that running back to go with Marshall and what he brings to the table, you feel like you have your 1-2 punch, which Michigan has been historically at their best at when they have two guys that can share the load. You think about Donovan Edwards and Blake Corum. So not saying that's going to be the exact same situation, but having Haynes to go with Marshall, love that duo. Absolutely love that duo.
Yeah. Now, on defense, we love what they bring back on defense, but what additions did they make that you're looking at saying, oh, okay, good for you, Michigan?
Yeah, the big one is Trey Williams to me, both like metaphorically and literally speaking, a big human being to put in the middle of that defense. You lost not one but 2 D tackles to the first round of the NFL draft. To me, if Wink Martindale is saying, I want you to come play D-line for me,
right,
probably a good sign, probably a good evaluator of talent. And just because it didn't work out at Clemson for Trey Williams in terms of him staying there doesn't mean he can't still play ball at a high level. They love what he brought in the spring.
Now, how about linebacker Troy Bowles leaving Georgia? Is he a guy that you see maybe contributing for Michigan this year?
Josh, I don't know about you. I just have this rule when it comes to assessing portal pieces. If you are a high-profile guy at a school and you go to a Bama, Georgia, LSU at certain positions, or an Ohio State, and you transfer because it didn't work out, kind of same thing said about Trey Williams. Yeah. I'm not knocking you for not being able to play at the highest level at Georgia with how crowded that linebacker room is. The fact that he's going to a place like Michigan, playing in an NFL scheme under Wink Martindale, I'm really excited about what he could bring to the table. So maybe he's not a guy that you're tabbing as an All-American in the preseason, but we know the ability's there. I'm excited to see what he adds.
Yeah. All right. Let's talk about it, Michigan fans. Talk to JD and I. Who are you most excited about from the transfer portal in this 2025 cycle? Let us know.